Okay guys, I found my Australian decimal collection. There's 2 albums. I thought there was only one. But anyway, there's twice as much to go through, which will be fun. Anyway, sit back, have a cup of coffee and check this out. Alright guys, here's part 1 of my Australian decimal collection. Hopefully there's not too many reflections inside the covers, but it's looking pretty good on the camera. Alright, these are just the basic Queen Elizabeths. As you can see, I've also got a mint unhinged and a used. Majority of this era is mint unhinged. A lot of people move from hinges to proper books. At this stage I've got no prices on any of this. That will come. These are quite nice. These are out of machines. Look at the hairs, darker lips. And then I think I found some dual sort of stamps, pairs. And then once you find a pair of mint unhinged, then you're going to find a pair of used. And then I've just got some bits and pieces here. These ones here come in blocks, so I was just trying to find all the sides of the blocks. As you do. Quite nice, aren't they? And I haven't really gone through and done any specialist stuff for this either. So I've got the specialist catalogue. I know a new one's come out, which I would like to buy. I'm going through at the moment and buying all the new specialist catalogues, updating everything. There we go. These are what they look like in blocks. Post your parcels. Pack, wrap and tie securely. Quite nice. So on the other page I'd have all those used. Oh, look at that one. That's nice. Very nice. 4-cent booklet, $32 each. Probably gone up now. That was probably done many years ago. Oh, this is from Stanley Gibbons too, so it's not from the specialist catalogue. Oh, as soon as I saw there were sayings on these stamps, I went about trying to find those. Can't help but be a collector. That's quite nice there. Oh, there we go. I found some coil strips. Quite nice. Beautiful looking stamps, aren't they? Oh, these birds. I've always loved these birds. And looks like I started going through SG. I know it's SG, Stanley Gibbons. It's up marked up there in the reference. But I will go through the ACSC. There's a mint unhinged, used. I think that one there is starting to turn colour. Or is that just me? No, it is starting. I don't even think that's mint unhinged. I've got to go through and check all these and make sure they're up to, you know, they're all perfect stamps. There we go, this is what we want to do. I'm just going to spend the time now and fill these all in. I've made smaller ones of these, remove the reference and put ACSC or SG in that. I don't like these being too big. I just made these on an Excel spreadsheet, so if anyone's interested where I got these from. Just takes hours to cut them all out. Oh, some fish. Quite nice. And again, I always collect mint unhinged and used version. These took me a long time to collect. Oh, it's got these before the other versions. Before I've got the pre-decimal ones of these, and also these ones. Quite nice. That was one of my favourite stamps there for quite a while. And then these, trying to get hold of these and the pre-decimal amounts was very hard. But even these were quite hard when I was a kid. Then you get them and you're like, wow, that was easy enough. It's amazing, you can buy everything. Oh, we saw a few of these stamps the other day. We were going through some of those envelopes. Nice, look how beautiful these are. Very nice. There's a lot of different variations of this one in the specialist catalogue. I'm going to start finding all these. Look at that. That was the hard stamp to get to. Christmas stamp. Right, so this is the RS floor. So if we have a look, this is what I was talking about. This has got a specialty floor. So I call it the RS, or the specialist catalogue calls it the RS floor, because where the RS is, see the little dot? That's right, that little dot there makes it RS floor. And what? I've got another one there, and it's in a block of 6. And then they're not worth that much. It's only $7, is it? I have to check that, see if it's gone up. Another block with an RS floor. And then a block of 4 of the Royal Visit. Oh, these are quite nice, these stamps. I will zoom back out a bit so we can see 2 lines at the same time. This one here is hard to get, these couple, the higher values, but especially this one, 25. It's only worth $1, this used version. And they always say, I talked to a stamp person who they went to a shop and asked a stamp seller, you know, are these worth $1? And really, that $1 is just a restocking value. So really, it does not even worth $1. It's hidden away there. Not sure why. Nice. Look at these. Beautiful Australian flowers. Well, it looks like there's a type 2. I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to have to look that up. I would have been doing something. Oh, there we go. These are hard. This was a hard strip to find at one stage. And there's a used version too. Very nice. I still haven't set all this out perfectly. There's a few stamps missing off this page. I'm trying to find my way on how to set these up. And they haven't been set up too well. There we go. Now these are all in blocks, and hopefully on the next page we will see the blocks. Perfect. Oh, they've just sort of been, this is a single. I'll probably have to move these to a double. I'm just talking, this is a single pocket sheet. I might have to go to a double pocket sheet just to hold these. But there is the, up the top here, that's what the booklet looks like on the outside, and these are the panes. Very nice. Again, trying to find those little bits and pieces. It's nice. It's used. It's used. It's used. Oh, used, mint, used, mint, used. Yeah, perfect. And here's the Prime Minister's booklet up the top. That's what it looks like. And I've pulled them all out just so we can enjoy them. See the staple marks? So these ones would have been out of the booklet, and these would have just been from somewhere else. They would have been ripped out of the booklet. There we go, they all look nice. Oh, these were so hard to get for such a long time. They were pretty expensive in the day. They've come down in value now, but very, very hard to get and very hard to buy. A lot of people were keeping them, and all of a sudden everyone brought them out of the woodwork. Now they're worth not as much as they used to be. Hard one to get. That's a cancel to order. Oh, these. I love these. You got to look at this little yellow here, the little yellow car, and you'll see that it changes colour all the time. Look at that, different colour. It's darker than that one. Look at that, there's no on the top. Every time, this little yellow car or pink car, that's more pink than that one. Oh, look at this. More. I was just obsessed trying to find these little pink cars. Plus that page just looks nice, doesn't it? Very nice. Oh, look at that. Now we get a block of 9. A few more, as you say. I was a little bit obsessed. Beautiful, cancel to order. Look at that. Look at the number, sheet number. Oh, still got more. Yes, I hear you. I got carried away. Very nice. Always like that green stamp. Very nice. Royal visit. There's a block of 4 back before what we saw. Oh, now this block. Always wanted this block mint. It took a while until I was older and had my own money. I can go into a stamp dealer and ask for them. There's used again. And these are impossible to get, these 30-cent versions. Oh, look at this one. This is a rare cancel. It's a ship. We can't even see it really. It's a cancel, which is a ship. It was rare at the time. You can sort of just make out the black cancel. Would it be nice if you could see it? It'd be look a lot nicer. It's a very nice stamp. There we go. All right. Now there's a red dot on sale variety. So if we have a look, you can see that red dot here. See the red dot or mark? That makes that different. Worth more. So you can see there's no red dot, but it's one there. Oh, look at this. And this one here at the top, it's got the same variety. So if we move that across a bit, we zoom in a little bit, we can see it right there. So it's on the top there, it's not on the bottom, and that's just one sheet. Beautiful. Souvenir sheets. They're hard to get, but so many of them now. That one's numbered, which is good. This one's not. Well, this is the Ampex version, so they were stamped over top. First day of issue, very nice. Just a normal sheet. A blotted out copy of the Sydney Exposition souvenir sheet. No, it's something very different. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? How do we see this the best? Oh, half a sheet, not even half a sheet. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no red marks on any of them. No. See how it just continues along? See that sheet? So there's your first stamp. Right, that's the first stamp, and that's there. But then the last stamp in this 5 is the beginning of that stamp. Very nice. Well designed. A couple of these. As you can see, I don't get one of everything. I just get carried away sometimes. It's quite nice. I love that. 7 cents. 5 cents. All the strips that come out of the machines. Oh, these are quite nice. I loved getting my set of mint versions of those. Beautiful. Basically, I had all this used, and it took me years to sort of find all this used. But then when I had a job and I had some money, then I'd go out and buy more mint. Again, mint used, mint used. Some more booklet stamps. Hopefully on the next page there'll be the booklets. Australia Asia stamps. Quite nice. Oh, booklet. Beautiful. So they've been ripped out of a booklet. There's the booklet, and these have been pulled out of that top booklet. As you can see, the staple marks. I did that to show them off because they look better. Quite nice, these ones. Always like that one there. I always love this one. Royal Australian Air Force, that's the Mackeys. They reckon it's the only jet that if the engine failed, it wouldn't glide. It just glide like a brick, fall straight out of the sky. Some Aboriginal art. Oh. Probably don't know if you watched one of my auction lots. I had a guy come up to me and he got his mum to buy a sheet. I'll show you what they look like. One of these. He got his mum to buy them for his pocket money. His mum was like, well, that's really expensive in the day. And many years later, 10, 15 years later, was about 18, 19 years old or whatever. He basically sold it for $1,400. That's how much I was going for back in the day. These things were going through the roof. And I always wanted a block. But all of a sudden, I think people just cornered the market with them and just held them. And that's why the prices went up. But then they let them all out. And now the price went through the floor. Look at this one. This is great. It's got the cross in the middle. See that? Cross. It's very nice. That was impossible to buy back in the day. Absolutely impossible. Now you can give them away. Oh, look at that. A used version. How perfect. It'll be cancelled to order. Beautiful. Oh, actually. Yeah, no, it is. 71. There we go. Hopefully, booklet's on the next page. Let's have a look. Ah, booklet. But I haven't got the little cover. Don't know where the cover is. Must have fallen out somewhere. These are quite nice. Look at these different colours. See that? So I've left that there because I have to put the variety of what it is. These are very hard to get, especially mint. But that was back in the day. Everyone loved them. Very hard to get. These are a lot easier to get. Is it the Commonwealth Games? Or is it Olympics? Olympics in Munich. Possible stamp to find and get. You're missing from most collections. Oh, I love this set, and it's not the full set, it goes across the page. I love that stamp. There we go. And as you would imagine, these three were hard to get. It's Christmas stamps. These were really fun stamps. Metric conversion. Oh, these were quite nice stamps as well. Very hard to get these. Still my head in. Straighten that up a bit. Some crabs. Looks like I need to sort them out. Look at these. They were beautiful. There was so many of these out. They were everywhere. That was like the local postage at the time, 7 cents. So there's millions of those out there. These were nice. These were harder to get. And this one. And this. There you go, nice little block. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Bigger block. 12. Nice Christmas stamps. That was hard. Very nice. Oh, look at that. I'm missing that. Used. There you go. These are the sort of things I go, wow. Hard stamp to get. That's why we got dealers. Quite nice, the sugar glider. Oh, I've only got that specimen. I've got that there. I haven't got it mint. $10 and $5. There you go. A couple more I need to get. Very nice. Those sporting ones are quite popular in the day because they're all 7 cents, so they're always any version of those on envelopes. Pardon me. Very hard to stamp to get. You won't see that often. Nice, again, hard stamp. Hard stamp. See, anything with the higher values, always missing from a lot of collections. A lot of these are quite easy to get. 10 cent, 11 cent. Well, I saw a lot of these in my time on envelopes as a kid. And these ones were hard to get, these three. Always get the 11 cent common. Specimen. Oh, there we go. Telecom Australia, which is now called Telstra. I always thought they changed from Telecom to Telstra because they did all the phone cards on the Telecom. They didn't want anyone coming back and getting their money back, so they just changed it to Telstra. That's just me. Oops, the ladies. Nice. Now, if I remember rightly, with these kangaroos, I've got two of them because there's two different ones. So if we go in, I remember it was on the jawline. So one would be straight and one goes a bit round, is it? I can't see. I don't think it is. I know there was something. Oh, there we go, the bottom one. If we have a look. So a long time ago, see the jawline goes up and around and that one goes straight. Even the eye, I think, has got a little mark on it. So two very different. So I need to find a mint version of that. Again, Specialist Catalogue does this for you. Oh, there you go. I found dual. So now you have to find two used to make a page look and flow nicely. There we go. It's Olympics again. And some beautiful, look at those scenery. Very hard to get. Hard. A lot of them. Quite hard. There we go. These come in a block of, what is it, 4? Yep. That's why you got the different colours. And then as they came out, and they're all used. National Stamp Week. It's just showing how the colours go on them. Put that colour on, then that colour, that, so on. Oh, first day of issue. Another first day of issue. There we go. Some nice Christmas stamps. Hard one to get at the time. Nice. Hard one to get at the time. Oh, my favourite. These are beautiful. Look at that. Beautiful strip. I love these. I love cricket when I was growing up. Just beautiful. Yeah, I've got a lot of them, but just love them. Look at those. Could never find that stamp ever. Made up for it now though. Block of 4. Mint used. Set of 2 strips. Oh, look at that. That's quite nice. I think I got that from Glenn Steffens. If we have a look, Castle Craig, so I would have ordered something from him and he sent that through. 2015. Quite nice, used. Oh, these are quite nice. I went to a stamp dealer when quite young and I think hopefully they're on the next page. Yep, this is what I bought. It must have been only 14.15 when I bought these. Well, actually, yeah. No, yeah, 14.15. Look at these. Beautiful. First day of issue. Block of 4. Quite nice. This looked very nice. There you go, miniature sheet. It's a bit, that's used, but a bit blurry. Oh, found a few more. The thing is, when you go to auction lots and that, I didn't go out and go, I need to buy 4 of these, but you get auction lots and there's 4 or 5 in there and you just go, oh, I'll just put those in there. They look nice. Quite nice. That's the beauty about auction lots. You don't want to make the auction lot that you pick up your main stamp album. You want to add to your own collection. Look at these horses. How beautiful are they? They are gorgeous. Nice boats. Oh, train series. I love these. I remember buying these as a kid. Probably 10 years old at the time. Beautiful. Nice scenery. The trains are beautiful. I love trains. Who doesn't like trains? Oh, that's quite nice because you've got the pair of the waterfalls and they're standing upright. So vertical. Nice birds. Birds are quite nice. There's a couple of strips. It's quite nice. Oh yeah, 1 cent. Because it's what I could afford as a kid. Quite nice. That's it. Alright, we'll move on to the next one, the next video. Cheers guys, that's my first part of my decimal collection. Have a great day.